Churches packed with people, music booming, energy high. It feels like something big is happening. But is all this excitement the same as true faith? Is it what Jesus meant by discipleship? Sometimes church can feel like spiritual fast food, quick, easy, and satisfying for a moment. But does it truly nourish us for the long journey, or does it leave us empty soon after? Real discipleship is deeper. It's more than Sunday mornings or inspiring events. It's about real change, following Jesus every day, in quiet moments and tough times. True faith isn't built on fleeting emotions, but on the solid rock of God's truth. It's a steady walk, not a quick sprint. We need to see the difference between a temporary buzz and lasting faith. Real commitment grows from the inside out. Let's explore what this deeper connection means. It's a journey worth taking. For a faith that endures, we need more than hype. Let's find out what that looks like. I once belonged to a church that was always packed. Energy everywhere, crowds every week. It felt like revival. I thought big numbers meant deep faith. But over time, I noticed something. Many people weren't really growing. They loved the events, but their daily lives didn't change. There was little talk of spiritual disciplines or applying what they heard. For some, it was more like spiritual entertainment. People attended but didn't connect deeply. True community was missing. Relationships stayed on the surface. There wasn't much accountability or real life sharing. I started to wonder, what does genuine discipleship look like? If it's not just about filling a room, what's the missing ingredient? Real growth isn't about numbers. It's about lives transformed, not just seats filled. We need something deeper than a crowd. Let's look for what truly changes us. The Bible gives us a clearer picture of discipleship. Jesus spoke to crowds, but his real focus was on a few, investing deeply in his disciples. Paul told Timothy to pass on what he learned to others who could teach as well. This is spiritual multiplication, faith shared, life on life. Jesus lived with his disciples, teaching, encouraging, and challenging them. He showed them how to pray, love, and serve. Discipleship was personal and hands-on. Jesus wasn't looking for fans. He wanted followers who would become like him, and then help others do the same. True discipleship is relational, not just about big events. It's about building people, not just an audience. This is the kind of growth that lasts. It's quality over quantity. When we invest in each other, faith multiplies. That's how the world is changed. Who's walking with you on your spiritual journey? Do you have someone who really knows you, encourages you, and asks the hard questions? We weren't meant to follow Jesus alone. If you don't have that person, maybe it's time to seek one out. God wants us to be known, supported, and challenged. A mentor or spiritual friend can make all the difference. They help us see our blind spots and celebrate our growth. Discipleship is also about who you're helping along the way. You don't need to be an expert, just willing to share what you've learned. The church is meant to be a family, learning and growing together. We learn from those ahead and help those behind. It's about being real, sharing joys and struggles. This is how we build a strong, vibrant faith community, one person at a time, walking together. Maybe you're tired of shallow faith and want something real. That desire for depth comes from God. He's inviting you to more. Move beyond the surface, choose substance over excitement. Reach out to someone you trust in your church. Tell them you want to grow deeper in discipleship, or offer to walk with someone newer in faith. Take a step, however small. Seek a community where real relationships matter, where discipleship is more than a program, it's shared growth. This might be a small group, a prayer partner, or a church that values connection. Here, your faith can grow deep and bear lasting fruit. True discipleship isn't always glamorous. It takes patience and commitment, but it's rewarding. It's about becoming more like Jesus day by day and helping others on the journey. Let's move beyond the hype and seek the heart of God together.